Since last episode, I went on a fairly large mining spree and this is what I got. Now I'm just gonna mine it with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. I'm obviously not gonna mine the gold ore and the iron ore because you don't get anything from mining it with a Fortune 3 pickaxe. But I'll just mine these and we'll see how much of each resource I get. I don't see a reason why we should need to go mining anytime soon. I've just crafted up all the materials into blocks and we have a lot of them. Probably don't need to go mining for another, I don't know how many episodes, but I'm just going to smelt up all of this iron and gold and maybe set up a super smelter for it, and then we'll move on to other things. While I was scouting for a place to put the super smelter, I noticed that this cliff is right next to this other cliff that has the nether portal on top of it. So what I'm thinking of doing is having stairs lead up to this cliff and a tiny wobbly bridge that leads over this huge gap and to the shrine that is going to have the nether portal inside. So that's just an observation that I made so that I can remind myself to do it in a later episode. I've just spent a good amount of time trying to scout out where I would put this super smelter, but what's really happening is everywhere's too flat. I don't really have a hill that I could put the start of a mine because I was going for a sort of mining look for the super smelter build, and also this whole place is way too antique to go for something that looks futuristic. So what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna go old school, craft up a bunch of furnaces, and smelt my iron in that. Right now I just have my wall of furnaces smelting all my ores up, and these two wandering traders will not leave me alone. They just keep on spawning, and I'm actually getting really pissed because they will not leave my house alone and they will not stop making those horrid noises. After a few days of staying away from the nether, I'll need to re-enter it just to get something from it that I need, and it will take a little bit, so what I'll do is instead of doing a time lapse, I'll just show the clips where I get these said objects. Oh wow. Oh my god. That's... Huh? What? Oh no. Oh no. How did that even... Oh no. Okay, well... Do I have anything? I don't even... Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I have 43 levels right now. Okay, I'm just gonna... Please let that work. I don't even have any wood. This is just amazing, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, well, instead of going to do what I was about to do, I'm just going to try to get back out of the nether. Didn't think that would be the thing I would be trying to do, but here I am. Sucks, doesn't it? Is that gonna work? You're not even gonna... Oh my god, I need to do everything for myself, don't I? Okay, well clearly that isn't working. I'm gonna see if I left some things here in the nether. Oh, wow, they didn't despawn. That actually is kinda good. Just please, zombie pigmen, don't run into— oh my god. Huh. I don't want you to get attacked, zombie pigmen. I'm not trying to kill you. Oh, spooky. Oopie spooky. Now that I've returned and I've gotten my 3 wither skeleton skulls, I'm just going to craft a little chicken coop with my eggs and some wood from here. It's just gonna be a small thing that it's gonna have a chicken farm inside of it. Something simple. Wait, I forgot to collect all of my iron and gold that I smelted here. It's gonna be a lot. And also a lot of XP. Still somehow not enough for a beacon. So that's amazing. And just need to craft this all up. Yeah, and I'm gonna make hoppers for my chicken farm. So I'll get to doing that and then I'll cut to after I finish the chicken coop. So I just finished the chicken coop. I have a few chickens in there waiting for them to grow up and produce eggs. Because it's small, it's very blocky, like I can't put a lot of detail into it. But it does blend in okay with everything else. And I just did it over here because I'm making this sort of section animal sections, kind of like the chickens, the horses, and the animal pen over there. While this chicken farm is running, I'm just short about 3 stacks of iron for what I want to do. So I'll just go into the mines and mine those 3 stacks, and then we'll see how much eggs we get. Now I just have my iron and stuff smelting in here, and I'm just gonna check on the chickens and how many eggs they've produced. I'm gonna be sad if they produce none, but I really hope they produce a good amount of stuff. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well, they're grown up. They should be laying eggs. There shouldn't be a problem with it. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll AFK a bit, and I'll get back when I finally have enough eggs to do the thing that I want to do. Instead of just waiting around for my eggs to hatch, I've actually started to terraform a bit. I'm extending my path over here and creating islands that are gonna have bridges that go to each little small island to get across places. I'm thinking also maybe later in the series I could make a kind of witch's hut that would have a brewer's stand in it and brewer supplies. And yeah, I'm just trying to expand my village into this little lake. This is just a clip of me building the bridges from the islands to the other islands. And I did run into a few obstacles while building the bridges, one of them being the curve, and it was pretty easy actually. I just needed to eyeball it and redo it a couple of times to see if I liked it. but the real problem was the angles. I needed to make two angles because from a top view I wanted the bridge to look like a rectangle, like a long rectangle, and then one angle had to be going from one bridge to the other, and then one angle had to be perpendicular to that angle to make it look like a rectangle. So when I did finally do those angles, I noticed that there were gaps in between the blocks that I filled out that really didn't fit into any of the angles. So I had to decide what to do with them, but I do think it worked out pretty well what I did with them, and you can decide for yourselves when you see them. Also, another thing that I decided not to do was fence posts. I did try fence posts, but you can't really cut them into half a block. It kind of just goes from one block to another, so when I did finally place them in, it just made the bridge look very blocky, and I just decided to go with slabs to make the transition of the curve more subtle and not like really edgy and blocky. Also, I'm thinking of just adding a bit of lighting on both sides of the bridge. I'm gonna add like the lamps that I did all around the place but onto the bridges, and once I finally light it up, I'll probably put like flowers on the island from the flower forest. Alright, so I've worked out the angles to both of these bridges. It took a long time because there were some things in the angles that really didn't work out, and I needed to redo it a couple of times. So now we definitely have enough eggs to do what we're gonna do. So I'm just going to take, I'm gonna get rid of stuff in my inventory and I'll take more. And then we'll go down to the mines. Alright, so I'll just get rid of it in one chest, cause I don't really have time. Okay, so that looks good. I'm just going to, maybe I'm gonna get a trapdoor. Not a trapdoor, a fence gate. Just because. And okay. Just gonna craft up a fence gate. What I'm gonna do is fight the wither. That's not a fence gate. Okay. Now that we have all of our things, and I'm just gonna run over and get the rest of the chicken eggs, we are heading into the mines. Yeah, I actually didn't AFK at all. I just was working on those because it takes a long time to work out the angles. Because Minecraft is a cube world. Okay, yeah, so it's just down that way. I'm gonna put a bunch of chickens down. I've actually never done this before and I don't even know if it'll work. But it's better to do it than to not do it, because I don't really lose anything from putting chickens down while I fight the wither to get wither stars, to get wither roses. Okay, I'm just gonna put a fence gate all the way back here, maybe? And then just put a bunch of eggs down. Okay, well I'll put it down on the ceilings. Okay, yeah, let's just wait. I'm just gonna fill up all of these. Okay, so now that we have a bunch of baby chickens in here, even though I feel really bad, I kind of need to do it. So it's basically just a large, I guess, suicide pact, which is not something, I don't think they signed up for this, but I mean, it's gonna happen. Oh, wait, okay, I need to lead them, the other way. Okay, I literally can't even push through. Okay. Let's do this. Wait, that doesn't work. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna redo this. And then I'll summon the wither. Okay. Okay, that's also amazing. Are you gonna, okay, you are gonna move. So, 1, 2, lead them all this way. Then get my way through without, can I please get my way through? And then we all go that way. And then I'm going to okay. I haven't really fought in the wither before with succeeding. And I guess I'll just let him kill a bunch of them first. This is pretty easy. Okay. Whew. Well, that was pretty easy. It did get my heart racing a little bit. But in all, we got a good amount of wither roses. And I really thought for a second that I was gonna die. And that was way too stressful. Oh god. Okay, yeah, when I'm scared, I don't really make a reaction, I just hold my breath and freeze. So, guess that's pretty good. I don't know what to do with the rest of the chickens in here, but that was so stressful. I'll return up and then I'll craft my beacon. Now, after many steps to finally be able to reach this point, I now have the materials to create a beacon. So I'll just do that. I guess I can just do it like that. And just do this. And that is a beacon. Wow. I mean, I can't do much with it right now. I'll do something with it next episode, but I mean, it's good that I have it. So this is the end of the episode. If you liked the video, then like the video, and if you want to see more videos of mine, then subscribe. Bye.